folks, how you doing? It's been a while. Apologies for the hiatus. I've been crook. I injured myself, hence the dearth of videos over the last few weeks. I don't think I've ever mentioned on the channel before, but I do a bit of cross-country running which keeps me fit for my outdoor adventures. And early one morning I went for a run in the woods, and the trees in behind the house are quite tightly spaced, and I was zigzagging through, and whatever I did some violent movement, and I remember thinking at the time, oh man, that was a little bit wild. I could feel my torso twisting maybe a little bit more than it is able to. Anyway, short version of the story is I got home and I felt a bit stiff after my shower, and then that night I think I lay on this side, which was already very tender, and in the morning I woke up, and so I've either bruised the ribs down this side or maybe cracked something. Anyway, I think what I think I've done is I've taken the soft tissue and torn it off the rib a little bit. So it put me out for about 3 weeks. I was able to dodge away in the garden and get a wee bit of work done here and there, but I wasn't very good for much. And gradually I reintroduced the running, but trying to no cross-country running, just padding the lanes around the house and keep the base level fitness up while this recovers. So I'm feeling better. I'm probably about 80%. It's a little bit tender pulling on the handlebars here, so I'm really taking my time. You probably saw from the earlier footage that I'm with 3 pals, and they saw the forecast that we're in Glen, Dessary, and we're heading to A'Chuil Bothy. There's heavy rain coming in at around 4 o'clock, and actually it's about 5 to 4 now, and it's one of these forecasts with high confidence, so I'm pretty sure it's going to start pouring down any minute. So I'm happy for them to go on, but I wanted to film a wee bit, and I particularly wanted to do this piece to camera to offer an explanation and an apology for not checking in with you. I maybe should have done a wee piece to camera in my gear room just to let you know that Mo and I are actually fine, but not able to get out and about. So, but we're definitely on the mend, and actually Mo and I did the Edinburgh 10k at the weekend there, and Mo ran a stormer, in fact, setting a PB. And I did okay. I was really protecting this injury. I don't know if you're interested in running times, but I did 54 minutes. I'll leave it to Mo to let you know whether she wants to tell you what her time was, but she's running well just now. So we did the Edinburgh 10k, and I felt okay after it. My pals said, what about a trip? So we actually thought about doing a wee canoe camp, and I was really up for that because I haven't been out in the canoe for a wee while, and I certainly haven't been out in the canoe with the camera for a while. So I thought something gentle might be okay, but actually this is probably safer while this heals. So we decided against the canoe camp because of the Storm Agnes. So we've got the tail end of Storm Agnes this morning, but actually the conditions are, you can see it's flat cam here. So we decided to just have an easy trip into A'Chuil Bothy. I think one of the lads is going to go up onto Sgurnakeist tomorrow. The Munro's in behind the Bothy. My plan is probably to roll back down the track here and then go round the other side of this hill into Glen and maybe check out Glen Bothy, which I haven't been past for 5 or 6 years. And I might ditch my bike there and then walk down the Glen a little bit, because I have the idea of a trip in my mind has been rattling around for a long while actually, to come through from Lochmora and Oban, and so I just want to check out the track to see if it's complete folly to bring the bicycle on a trip like that. There would certainly be a lot of hike-a-bike, so I think I might do that tomorrow. So not very much filming, but at least this has given me an opportunity to offer an explanation as to where we're being. So we're all good, we're well, we're reasonably fit, and certainly going in the right direction. So apologies again, folks, for not checking in with you. But for now, the rain's just beginning to come on, as you can probably see. I'm going to pedal down the rest of this track. Might put the camera on when I get to the edge of the trees, because there's a nice view at the end. And then I'll get myself ensconced in the bothy, we'll get a fire going, and I'll put the camera on once or twice this evening, so you get a wee bit of the bothy atmosphere. But for now, time to roll. So I'll catch up with you soon, folks. You see me there, folks, it's a wild morning. I got a feeling we might just head down the track. The Loch Road floods, and we don't want to get caught on the wrong side of the flood. Been hammering rain all night. The forecast was for it to clear in the early hours, but it's still hammering rain now, so we'll get up onto the track, which is a bit of a climb with the bikes, and then regroup, make a decision about what we're going to do. I don't think anybody's going for the hills today. It's blown a hoolie and torrential rain. Not so bad under the trees here. Oh, wee step coming up. This is not good for my ribs. killer cure. How you doing there, Sam?
Yeah, just grand, cracking with it.
You got your sun cream on?
Aye. Worried about midges.
No midges today, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a wet one. That's the direction of travel, folks. We're going down there on this delightful morning. We'll see if the end of the road is underwater or not.
Still all smiling though.
Aye, still smiling. How's the other boys doing? Let me turn you around. So that's Ian there, and then we've got Dan over here.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll probably just end up doing the circular, but...
Right, well stay safe whatever you do, Dan, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Aye. Yes. It's a wild one, folks. Bit of a crosswind. just made it through there with the panniers, folks.